one of the questions we got sent was working on the mounting block, or the horse, getting the horse to stand still at the mounting block. And this is one of my favorite questions. I get it all the time, and there's one very, very simple secret, which is don't move once you're on the mounting block. Horses learn on the release. And so I've got a mounting block in the background. Boogie's really good at the mounting block, but I'm going to do a demonstration to show you what I mean. When your horse is moving and you get down to move that mounting block, they're actually getting a release for moving, and that's why they keep doing it, because they think it's going to work. So if I head out here to the mounting block, the first challenge, or I don't like to say that people make mistakes, because everyone does things differently, but I'm going to use the word. The first mistake I see is people actually picking up the mounting block and taking it to the horse. Okay, as soon as I pick up the mounting block and take it to my horse, I've basically told my horse that I'm going to move this thing towards them and around them. And then what I see is people get up on the mounting block, and I'm going to get Boogie to move away. But let's say it's your horse and they're moving away. They swing their bum out, and then we go, oh no, my horse moved. So we get down and we move, and look at that, Boogie's already learning how to move away from the mounting block, because when she moved, I got down off the mounting block and I gave her the idea that maybe I wasn't going to stay up there today. So I put it down here again. I get up again, my horse moves, I get back down, there's the release. The horse in this moment is going, oh, maybe we're not going for a ride today. I put the mounting block here, and so on and so forth. And I've seen people do this for a long time. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have the mounting block wherever it is, and I'm going to lead my horse up to the mounting block. Come on, Boogie. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the idea in my horse's mind, so I'm on the tallest part, I want her around here, that I can actually maneuver her from the mounting block, that I don't need to be on the ground. Okay? So that's the second thing I'm going to do, is teach my horse, I can lead you to the mounting block, but I'm not going to line you up perfectly. I'm actually going to get up here and add those final details in and ask you to stand where I'm asking you. And then I'm going to rub her all over and let it be nice and quiet and say, good horsey, and I'm going to, move that saddle and everything, because I don't want to get on the mounting block and go, oh, quick, she's standing still, get on. Yeah? Now my horse is running away from the mounting block, and it gets further and further and further and quicker and quicker and quicker and more dangerous and more dangerous and more dangerous. My apologies for the wind, it's just picked up. So if my horse chooses to move now, I'm going to stand on this mounting block and I'll say, oh, okay, you'd like to move. Let's go ahead and move. And let's move your hips. And let's go ahead and move this way. And let's move your hips. And let's go ahead and move this way. Oh, and look at that. Boogie thinks, well, I'd rather stand still next to the mounting block instead of have you lunge me around it. So some of you that ride in a snaffle or whatever and don't have the Makate set up like I've got on my Hackamore, just ride with your halter on underneath for a couple of days. Once you get on, you can unclip it and throw the lead, or tie the lead in a hangman's noose or whatever it is. But make sure you're equipped to send that horse around and say, righto, mate, once I'm up here, I am not getting back down. You can move around all you like, because what you're doing is flipping the script. What you're saying to the horse is, well, I'm just standing still up on this mounting block. I've got all day. You're the one who's going to be doing the miles. You can either do the miles here on the ground, or you can do the miles once I'm on you, or you can do the miles on the ground for 45 minutes, and then I'll get on you The other thing I want is to be able to mount my horse, stand still and relax. I don't want my horse walking off from the mounting block. A lot of us get on and then we, ask the horse to walk forward, and we're actually teaching them, the moment my bum hits the saddle, I want you to walk forward. And the problem with that is that our horses learn what happens before what happens. And so our horses get used to saying, well, I know as soon as you get on the saddle that you're going to move, that we're going to walk off, so I may as well start walking off before you're fully in the saddle. So I'll sit up there and I'll fuss around and give them a rub and maybe, make sure that I usually tuck my shirt in a lot. Like I get on a horse and I'll get up here and tuck my shirt in. And so it just gives them that couple of minutes or that minute or so to stand still and relax without me holding them. And then I can say, okay, now we're ready to go and do our ride. So the minute you're on that mounting block, you don't move. That's my number one tip. And if you can't do that because your horse is pulling away and whatnot, then that's stuff that you need to fix on the ground before you even get to the mounting block. So you'd need to go back to your groundwork. I hope that helped.